Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer. Don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on. The battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
Yo, 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 what up, y'all? We live?
Live.
Yep, we on. All right, we're gonna let y'all come in for a little bit. And while y'all entering, please smash that like button. Welcome to Night and Day Talk Media. We ain't gonna keep y'all too long, but we had to come get into some quick gossip real quick. Something quick gossipy. All right now. Come on now. All right, y'all, let's get into this, man. What's happening, y'all? Please make sure y'all smash that like button, man. YouTube be playing around with them notifications and them lights. They'll be trying to hold the channel back. They'll be trying to push the channel. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this, man. So it's been a lot of chatter going on with the Jay-Z son thing, a lot of controversy surrounding that. You had Nicki Minaj going off last week speaking on that situation. Now this week we got 50 Cent bringing attention to the situation, but in a different light. So there was a video put out. Somebody, I guess a blogger on YouTube did a video about 50 Cent helping Jay-Z's alleged son, Rymir Satterwhite, but I think they got the information all wrong. 50 Cent responded to it too. All right, because I remember 50 Cent taunting Jay-Z, because he do a lot of trolling on his Instagram, taunting Diddy, Jay-Z. So I think 50 Cent did post the dude on his page, and I think Nicki Minaj reposted it, and it was just mainly about the judge moving forward with the DNA test of Jay-Z finding out dude finding out Jay-Z is dead. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this real quick, man. So this is 50 Cent. He gonna address some shit. All right, hold on, y'all. All right, so we got 50 Cent. All right, so 50 Cent, this video, 50 Cent posted maybe an hour ago. So let's go ahead and get into it.
It would have been a
no. Y'all can hear it.
15 and 22. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now I can kind of see why he's probably not claiming it, because it looks bad on his reputation, because he has a history. Like if you look at even Beyonce, he was in his 30s and Beyonce was barely 19.
Look, when Jay signed his contract, the big one was with Beyonce. Mm-hmm. When he signed that contract, the marriage contract, he got trophies. Now those trophies came rolling in, buddy. He started getting Grammys left and right, man.
Jay-Z's alleged son, Rymir Satterthwaite, just got another major win, and this time it's with help from none other than 50 Cent. Yup, 50 officially stepped in and offered to back Rymir in his lawsuit against Jay-Z. And this comes just days after a judge gave Rymir the green light to move forward with his case, but instead of calming down and clearing things up, Jay-Z's freaking out. He dropped a strange statement accusing Rymir of harassing him for years. And now Jay's legal team is talking big. They're threatening to drag Rymir in court and expose what they're calling lies. But here's the kicker. Jay still won't take that DNA test that could shut all this down in seconds. So why is he ducking it? Now it gets real messy. Word is, Jay's avoiding that test because of Rymir's late mother, Wanda. According to Rymir, Wanda wasn't even a legal adult.
The legal age.
All right, so 50 responded saying, yo, I never met this kid. I'm not helping him with anything. Keep my name out this shit, please. All right, so.
Yeah, I don't know why they put 50 name in that shit anyway. That was just clicks.
Right,
that was no way. 50, why would 50 help him out? For what?
Right. Facts.
What that going to get him?
Nothing at all. All right, so we have Jay-Z alleged son Rymir Satterthwaite drops the federal paternity case after filing to prove he's Jay-Z's child in court. So he withdrew from this shit, bro. So he's no longer pursuing Jay-Z to find out Jay-Z is his father. So here's the paperwork. Tasha K posted this on her Instagram. Rymir Satterwhite plaintiff versus Jay-Z to defend it. All right, so it says, please take notice to the clerk of the court, United States plaintiff Rymir Satterwhite pro se submits a note to withdraw from the above complaint as a party to the action. The defendants have not filed the answer to the above complaint. I clarify that foregoing statements are true in the notice for withdrawal and willfully false statement. I am subjected to punish. So yeah, all right. So yeah, Rymir ain't following through with it because Jay-Z and them ain't respond to the to taking the paternity test. So the DNA and all that. So I guess dude figured he back out of it because something had to go on where he couldn't pursue it. It's a blockage there somewhere, so he just withdrew from it. Maybe because Jay-Z, you got them lawyers, man, and they find every loophole, everything they can find to get their client out of a situation. So I feel like he just figured there's no point to even pursue it no more because Jay-Z is not going to take the DNA test. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like it's probably more so that it's a possibility that's his son, but it's still that thing that's hanging over Jay's head that his mom was underage. You know what I mean? When he got her pregnant. So I think it's more so that as well. That plays a part into it as well. So I don't feel like he probably feel like it ain't no point to even pursue this shit, bro. Brian, you know what I mean?
I guess he got his 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah, he should have put out some more music or something. If he was hot, he should have put some music out. Like he ain't get nothing. Like he ain't benefit nothing from this, I guess. But just a lot of media attention, interviews, and all that. But I guess financially, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really do nothing. I guess he wasn't really in it for financial gain. I guess he just wanted to find out Jay was his daddy. He said, dude wants to live subliminal frequency. You think that's what it is? You think he got threatened or something? Well, I remember him saying his car got shot up out of nowhere. His car just got shot up out of nowhere. Like he wasn't in no beef with nobody or anything, but he had like 6 bullet holes in his car and shit. But I don't know if that stemmed from his pursuing Jay-Z. I don't know. I guess he tried to.
That's some wild stuff.
Yeah, I guess he tried to, maybe link it to that. Maybe there's being a possibility that him trying to pursue that DNA test from Jay that somebody did, shot up his car. But I don't know. Can't really prove nothing like that without no evidence. He says life being messed with. I don't know. That's possible. Who knows? Who knows what will be going on behind the scenes with this situation? Who knows what could be going behind the scenes with this? But yeah, I feel like that I feel like that he probably tired of pursuing it. Now it's like, what's the point? That nigga Jay-Z ain't gonna take that DNA test. Like he had a certain time. Yeah, he had a certain time to actually respond to the filing. I think he had like 50 days or something like that. And Jay-Z never responded to that. And that's probably why we start seeing his lawyer, his camp speaking about it and his lawyer addressing it in the media because he never responded to that. So the judge, by default of him not responding to it, it automatically goes into, the judge actually just continue to follow on with it and make him take the paternity test. But something in there went wrong, bro, because he withdrew from that. Jay-Z got them lawyers, man. So, and this guy really ain't got a lawyer. He probably really can't afford a thorough lawyer like that to even pursue anything. So it's like, what's the point? Yeah, dude, like 30, ain't he like 30 something years old? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's a done deal.
Yeah, it's a done deal. There's no point to even follow through with that. Like, it's never gonna happen. So now, bro, you just gonna have to wonder if Jay-Z your dad now. That's it. You got to go through life wondering if Jay-Z your dad. But I say move on, man. Do something else. Don't even, you know what I mean? It's like no point now. I mean, he pursued this situation for like 10 years straight. Like almost 10 years straight. Trying to pursue this paternity test. It was unsuccessful with it. So yeah,
You
might
can't
as well.
force Jay to take the paternity test, and you know he ain't gonna take it.
Hell no. Nah. His brand, you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna do whatever you gotta do to protect his brand. Love child or not.
That line he said just keep popping into my head.
What line is
He
that?
said I'm way too important to be talking about extorting. Asking for a portion is like asking for a coffin.
Yeah, I know. What song was that? I forgot.
I think that was on a was it on American Gangster album?
Yeah, I think it was American Gangster, right? Yeah, that's what it is. Like,
yeah,
I think it's about being as though he's saying it ain't about money, but it's about money at the end of the day.
It is
man.
about money at the end of the
It's
day.
It's about that bread at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, he could say it ain't about money all he wants to, but him being 30-something years old, nigga, you know it's about that bread at that point, at that age. He got kids and shit like that too. Nah, it's about that bread, my nigga. It ain't nothing else to be talking about. Like, why would it be important for him to know if Jay-Z's his father or not? Just to be knowing. Nah, nigga, it's bread involved with that. He probably heard the daughter got some bread out of that shit, bro. It was like, nah, I'm Jay-Z's son too. I need my portion. But what you say? Ask for a portion. It's like ask for a coffee.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he said. I ain't say
Right.
that shit.
I know.
That's what Jay said.
Right.
And I mean, he's real about that. That's you know, he do anything to keep his brand protected.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
He always say shit like that in his rhymes.
Yeah.
What he say? He said, let me tell you fools what I do to protect this. I see that you fools like movie directors.
Right.
Yup. He always talking about that shit. He ain't gonna let no. He shoot 10 niggas in the head and 10 niggas look just like him before he let.
maybe he did allegedly put the bullet holes in that bull car, telling him shut the fuck up. This dumbass shit, go away.
I mean, let's just be real.
Right.
They say he worth over $1 billion.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna jeopardize that.
Nah.
Cause he ain't play. He tried to play on the fact that his mom was underage. I think that's what really effed up.
Yeah. Right.
If he ain't mentioned that, maybe he would have had a chance, which I still doubt. But
yeah,
he really effed it up after saying that. And then you got internet investigators who will go and do the math.
Right.
You got that too. So yeah, he ain't claiming that little nigga.
Nah.
Yeah, he mother just hang it up. Hang it up. Don't even go any further with it, bro. You just
it's like if you withdraw, it's no point to even be out here even talking about it no more. Like fuck, like it's no point now. I guess he probably can get his last interviews all far as why he withdrew, or his last video, or last statement that he gonna have to that he want to do, saying why he withdrew from the pursuing of the DNA test. I guess that would be like the last of it. But other than that, bro, yeah, ain't really nothing else to talk about. What you talk about? Ain't nothing else to talk about, man. I don't care what nobody say. That nigga he needed that bread, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Post billionaire. It's about that money.
Cause he was doing fine all these years without no dad. Why he wanted his dad all of a sudden?
Maybe
I mean it's a possibility, but it's still about that bread at the end of the day.
Or it's a possibility Jay gave that nigga some bread on the low. Just made him sign an NDA. So just leave that shit alone, you little nigga. Withdraw from that shit, leave that shit alone. Listen, I'll just give you, I mean, a couple racks. I mean, go ahead,
Ah,
go ahead and
I
run with
doubt
that.
he even did that, bro. I doubt he did it. I doubt he did that.
Yeah,
He ain't give that nigga
ain't
nothing.
getting no racks.
Mm-mm.
It says all we think is about money. Shit, in this world, where
It is about money in
it's
this
about
world.
money.
Let's just be real about this world called Earth that we on.
Yeah, this shit is about
And
money at the end of the day.
how money
I
controls
like,
everything. No, damn well it's about money.
yeah. I mean, being as though he at the age he at with kids, man, and then you know you being told, your mama being told that Jay-Z's your dad and all that, and you trying to pursue that. It's about that bread at the end of the day.
It's about money. People ain't living in reality. You
Because
gotta
even
pay for every damn thing. You trying to live. You trying to be comfortable. You got your own kids. Everything's about money on this planet.
but listen what I'm
That's
saying
what
though.
everybody's looking for.
Let me make this point though, because he might not be directly after Jay-Z's money, but being as though it comes out that Jay-Z, his dad, he able to profit off that. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's going to be about that bread. Even if he ain't get money directly from Jay-Z, he can use that. He can use Jay-Z name based off of him being Jay-Z's son. He can use that and make money off of that. So at the end of the day, it's about that money. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying?
It's
He
always
might not,
about money.
yeah,
At the
he
end of
might
the
not be
day.
directly saying he want money from Jay-Z, but in his mind, he's saying, "Listen, I'm an artist. I do music. It's a possibility that I'm Jay-Z's son. I need to find out if I'm Jay-Z's son. I'm not looking for nothing from him, but I can use that for my career. He can use that to
Nah,
boost his
that
career.
means he's looking for something from him. Shit. If he want to
He
use
wants
that for
the
his
bread, that's
career,
what's
that
up.
means he want to use Jay for
He
his
want to use
career.
Jay. Yeah. Even if that's what
So
I say.
he is,
Even if
and
he
that's
asks for
money.
money
That's about
direct.
money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if he ain't asking for money directly from Jay, if it comes out that he's Jay-Z's son, he could. That's automatically he gonna be able to profit from that, just because who Jay-Z name is. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's
We just
about that
call
money.
shit for what it is. We just calling for what it is. Some people can be mad that we saying
Yeah,
that young boy want money.
right.
He want money, man. I
Yeah, he
don't give
want
a
that
F
money.
what nobody's saying. Just like all
Oh,
them
yeah.
chicks that be going after these
I mean,
celebrities saying they did this to them. They don't even care if they go to jail or not. Long as they get money. Long as these chicks get money. It's always about money.
what you think? I mean, if you found out a celebrity was your father, a mega celebrity that was a billionaire was your dad or your mother, and you actually take a paternity test to find out that person is your, ain't you gonna want them to take care of you? You gonna be like, well, I'm here struggling, I'm doing all this, and he over there living the luxury, or she over there living in luxury, and I'm struggling with their grandkids. And like at the end of the day, man, it's about money. We ain't even got to explain that shit no further. We know at the end of the day,
Exactly.
in this
Anybody
country,
who's
in this
living
world,
anyone who's
it's
living in
about money.
reality knows it's about money.
It's about that bread at the end of the day.
Money ain't the root of all evil. It's the love of money is the root of all evil. That's in context, in full context. The love of money is the root of all evil. Money itself ain't the root of all evil.
A lot of people quote them scriptures wrong
A
all
lot
the
of
time.
people don't understand shit that they know they can know the words back to back, but still don't understand what the hell it's saying. But we know when it comes to that media and people out there, when it comes to the celebrities and people claiming a celebrity did this or a celebrity did that, we know it's about money. We talking about what's inside that context.
Both can be true, Sherelle. Both can be true.
Exactly.
He wants to know the truth, and
No,
he want to get that
he wants
bread.
to know the truth.
I
Of
mean, you
course, he
gotta
wants to
think
know the
about it.
truth.
He's a rapper. Like, even though, I've heard him, his music on his YouTube channel and he's a rapper. He's an artist, right? And he's not too bad. At the end of the day, it's about advancing himself based off this Jay-Z shit, man.
Facts.
Because who wouldn't do that? Like, I'm not getting no money directly from Jay-Z, so why not use the name to advance my career. You done went through the media. You done did all these interviews. You done went through the courts, getting shot at, doing all this for what? Just
Hey,
to
he
find
probably
out
get
Jay-Z
money for
your
some
dad?
of them interviews. He probably get money for some of them interviews too.
He doing all
That's
that.
another thing.
He going through all that to find out Jay-Z is dad getting shot at, doing all these interviews. I mean, doing all this to find out Jay-Z is dad. At the end of the day, it's about that money. At the end of the day,
I don't agree with that. He just want the truth. He want the truth and he want that bread.
yeah, he want both.
Whether it's directly or indirectly off Jay-Z's brand.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, good luck to the brother, man. I hope the brother, maintain. You know what I mean? But we know it's about that bread at the end of the day.
Yeah, I feel that subliminal frequency, even if it's about money. So what? If he is the man's father, that means he did nothing for him his entire life. And his mother died. The least he could do was let him have the name. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still about the bread. Yeah, he want to know the truth of who his real dad is. Who wouldn't? You know what I'm saying? Most people would want to know that. But especially if you could get some type of advancement in your career and life off of it. Hell yeah, you're going to want that. So like you said, JR, both is true.
Both is true.
Yeah. But I feel like it's more money motivated.
Yeah, if I find out Jay-Z my dad and I'm an artist and or even if I'm not, I'm going to profit off that. Hell yeah, I'm going to work that shit, bro. Hell yeah, I'm going to work that. What the hell we look like in the capitalist society and shit, not capitalizing off something. Nah. Especially if the dude if Jay-Z ain't been there his whole life and has no plans to be there for him or his kids. Shit, I'm going to use that nigga name to get to that bread too. That's just how I go. I mean, as long as he do it in a manner where it's the right way, and not make diss songs about that nigga.
And the thing is, legally Jay ain't got to do shit because the mom put her boyfriend on a birth certificate. So technically, that boyfriend is this dude's dad.
Fact, bro. I'm glad you brought that up because that's the segue into this right here. Real quick, shout out to the brothers over there at Hip Hop Uncensored. Did a video with the boys, with his guardian. You know what I mean? With his guardian. So I highlighted that part of the interview where he asked about the birth certificate and all that. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this. Shout out to the Hip Hop Uncensored, man. Y'all go subscribe to them brothers over there. You know what I mean? They be putting out great content over there. All right, so let's
get more real quick. Birth certificate. Did the alleged father at the time sign Rymir's birth certificate or no?
No. So the birth certificate was signed by the minors. Let me just quickly say how when Wanda got pregnant, she was a minor. She was 16. First pregnancy, it was a hard pregnancy. Robert Graves was an on and off boyfriend. They never lived together till he moved in later, but they were in high school. And because Wanda was pretty much sedated most of her pregnancy, the nurse kept asking who's going to sign. Robert Graves, a minor at the time, felt sorry for her and just signed the birth certificate. So when he signed that birth certificate, it was not valid because he was a minor. So right before I took Rymir to New Jersey, his name was removed from the birth certificate based on the DNA.
Okay.
So that's what we sent to the other camp. We sent to the other camp when Wanda made a petition for both of them. They both didn't do it. And then one decided to do it after the fact, Graves. And this is when they were grown. Mm-hmm. And then when he did it, obviously he was eliminated. So his information was sent to the other side to show that he's been eliminated. And once he was eliminated, he's automatically removed from the birth certificate. He never was per se the father. He never called him out. So therefore, there was no relationship, which was one of the reasons why Wanda was trying to sever it, because she wanted her son to know who his father was before she died. She said that was the one thing she saw that she knew she had to fix before she left this earth. That's what she said. So nonetheless, when that happened, nobody's on the birth certificate now. I don't know if you've seen it online,
but that's also public. So you have a certified DNA showing one man has been eliminated, and a birth certificate showing that there's no man on the birth certificate. So people were beating her up on why did she call this other man out? Why did she have this other man do this for all these years? She didn't do that. He did that voluntarily, by mistake, knowing that the child may not be his. He was young and didn't know any better. And then later on, they gave him a chance to fix it up. He didn't do anything. And then we fixed it later.
Now, on the last interview, you talked and brought up numerous times about properties that you own. Talk about how that ties into the case and why that was a very...
So there you have it right there. The mom was underage. The dad that supposedly was the father at that time was underage. He signed the birth certificate, which is illegal, well, which doesn't hold weight because he's underage. So this guy has...
How the hell that even makes sense?
Yeah.
I mean, rather you underage or not, if you the dad, if you the parent, you sign a birth certificate. What the hell?
Yeah, but I don't think you can legally sign.
That shit don't make sense, bro.
I don't think you can legally sign without your parents being underage. You see what I'm saying? You still have to be authorized to sign that type of paperwork from a parent.
Man, that shit don't make no sense still.
But the thing about it is, you know what I mean? But the thing about it is, she started telling the son that Jay-Z was the dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Later on, when he was an adult, though.
That's water under the bridge.
If they would have tried to pursue that while she was underage, they might have got somewhere with it when it first. You know what I'm saying? Like when she first had him, if they would have started pursuing that then, being though she was underage, they basically would have granted them the paternity test, especially if she started pursuing it other ways like charges and other shit. They probably would have got somewhere, but she waited until he was a whole adult to do that shit, bro. You know what I mean? Whole adult.
I put that on the mom.
Yeah, it is the mom's fault. Yeah,
I mean, did she even tell Jay that the boy was his at any point?
I don't know. I guess
that's the type of shit right there. Like,
I guess it's one of them things where the nigga...
You can't put that completely on Jay. It's damn near 40 years later. And this nigga...
I think it was one of them things where it was one of them one night stand Jones, and then it was over. Like, nigga going from there, and then, him being an entertainer and blowing up in the entertainment world, in the rap and hip hop world, he ain't gonna be that easy to get a hold of. Same thing with the aunt that was speaking out about the daughter. They was calling up there to the John, but they was unsuccessful with it. So, when you reach a certain status, bro, you're gonna have to go through like 15 niggas just to get to the main person. And they ain't gonna want to talk to nobody about that shit. They gonna, I mean, yeah, that's a done deal. Yeah, it's a done deal, man. Yep.
Yeah, that's a done deal because we talking about 40 years late, damn near 40 years later.
Yes, sir.
This dude is an adult. I mean, you can't expect no money from him being no grown ass man.
Yeah, so
when he was still underage and she went about and did this, like you said, years ago, and said, yeah, Jay's really the father, and then she was, yeah. But this is literally almost 40 years late, so he shouldn't expect any type of compensation, which he did say he didn't. He did say he wasn't expecting any type of compensation. Yeah. But we all know in the back of his head, he was thinking if it finds out that he's Jay-Z's son, he's going to be entitled to something. Yeah, which is not necessarily the case.
Entitlement or one of them things where I could use the name to further advance my career or get me started. You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Jay ain't even going to... Somebody
it's the media. It's the media. Well,
somebody asked, what's the problem? Why can't Jay do a DNA? Because he ain't going to want to do that shit. Why? What would he gain from doing a DNA test? And then it comes out that he did sleep with that chick and she was underage. Why would he want to set himself up like that?
And
He's
he
not
got so
going to do
many.
no
He got
DNA test.
he got some. He got so many investors in him, and so many um people around him, advisors and stuff like that. They're not gonna let him. They ain't even gonna let him do that. Because you got to think about Jay-Z brand is just not Jay-Z brand. It's people that's invested in that. They're gonna try to protect that by any means necessary. So y'all gotta look at it. It's more than just him just getting a DNA test with Jay-Z. It's a lot of shit that come along with that.
Right.
With a story like that, him sleeping with an underage woman and having a child, you know what comes along with that? These people ain't gonna let no shit get out like that unless they wanted to get out. Unless it's take Jay-Z down, Operation Take Jay-Z down, then they start releasing all that shit to the public. They start don't handle him a different way, and y'all know how the game go when they want to start taking these folks down. All type
All
of
right.
shit
Let's
start
say
coming out on the
it
niggas.
was his son. Let's say it was his son. Now what? Now it's his son. Now what? Jay still don't want nothing to do with him. Now what?
That's the point I was making in a few live streams when we talked about this topic. I was saying that him doing that is not gonna make Jay-Z be in his life neither. So what is Ramirez's motive? To know if Jay-Z is dead, that could be true. Also, to capitalize off of it, that could be true. Nigga, if I find out if Jay-Z my dad and I'm gonna capitalize off this shit. I don't care what nobody talking about. Like, cause people already know. And if you want to entertain, if you trying to get, advance your shit, people already know. So people gonna be already approaching you anyway. You're gonna get all this big ass media attention. It's gonna be the biggest networks hitting you up to do interviews. They're gonna be wanting to, you know what I mean? You're gonna be getting endorsements and some shit. Certain things, you know what I mean? You might not, advance, to a level where, you're gonna be like, in that circle and shit like that. Them niggas, you'll get blocked like a, Jay-Z, real keen on that, black, blocking people from in the industry and shit like that. So
He
yeah,
ain't
he
gonna
ain't gonna
let
get
you
a
get
certain
nowhere
sticker.
using his
Yeah,
brand anyway. So
yeah,
that
it's
shit
not.
it
Yeah,
wouldn't even matter.
that's what I'm saying. So it's not like he was going to advance to get in certain circles and shit.
Mm.
Nah, because you gotta realize, even if he is Jay-Z's son, he's still an outsider to them. They were like, man, I don't know this little nigga. Yeah, he my son, but I don't know this little nigga. They got a tight knit community, no outsiders. They ain't let nobody new in them circles unless they being vouched for. They run that shit like the mafia. Is a
Yeah,
friend
he
of
already
ours.
got his celebrity children. Blue Ivy
Yeah,
is a
right.
celebrity child that
And
he's
even
gonna
if
put in the spotlight.
and even if Rymir was to find out Jay-Z is dead, it's still not gonna get him in those circles or shit like that. It would be like
Oh,
they run that shit like it's friend of mine, friend of ours shit like the mafia.
actually, it would
Gotta be.
be even worse for his career if
It might be even
if he
worse.
tried,
Yeah,
if trying to use Jay name if he's his son. Yeah, it might even be worse for his
and
career. He'd be better off just acting like his mom never told him that.
yeah, and not necessarily be a situation where he's trying to make a name off Jay-Z. It's just the fact that the media is so hungry for shit like that. Those type of storylines, the media eat that type of storyline up. You know what I'm saying? So if it was to come out, he's Jay-Z dad. I mean, if Jay-Z is dad, every media gonna be trying to get at him anyway. Just like they are now. Just like they were now. They ain't even get he ain't even take the test and the media was already on it. You know what I'm saying? So imagine it came out that he was the son of Jay-Z. The media, we talking about CNN, we talking about big media. We talking about every big media in the world gonna want to put this boy on a platform. And we know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I don't know. Good luck to the brother, man. Good luck to you, brother. I mean, I know you withdrew from that and all that, but you know what I mean? Now you just to get to, live your life, man. Just keep living your life. Forget all about that Jesus
And,
business.
and know that you got a father in heaven, man. Just know
There
that
you go.
the real father's in heaven, man. Pray to him. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't really laugh, but that came out of nowhere. I ain't
You know what I'm
laughing
saying?
at
Pray to him. I mean, you will
right.
never go fatherless.
Right now, you're right though.
I mean,
Pray
you'll
to
never
your
go
Father in
fatherless,
heaven.
man.
Right.
Pray to your father in heaven, you'll never go fatherless, man. You ain't even got to
Right.
worry about it. He might bless you more than what
Yeah,
Jay-Z
you
could
get
do
blessed.
for you.
Facts.
You know what I mean, so
Right.
just move on, brother.
Facts.
Move on. Ain't even no point to even keep pursuing this.
I agree. Yeah, man. Yo, this video is sponsored by 90 Day Herbals, man. Make sure y'all check out our shop. Go over there and shop with us. We got a sale going. We always got sales going on, so definitely take advantage of the sales. You know what I mean? We got the edible gummies on there. They good for anxiety, pain, sleep. You know what I'm saying? We got the CBD sticks on there. We got the detox drink on there. We everything you need for health, for skin, for hair, all natural ingredient, man. Definitely head over there and check out the website. I'm about to drop the link. Link pinned to the top and in the description of this video. And
Yeah.
appreciate y'all
Definitely
tuning in.
appreciate y'all for coming through, man.
Tuning in. Yep. Somebody said what happened to Trivia Fridays. You remember we was doing that on the Night and Day Network channel.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that wasn't something we lost the channel. We had lost the channel.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we had lost the channel, yup. We just
Remember?
got it back a couple
We
months
got it back
ago.
a few months ago. We got the main channel back a few months ago. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all sliding through. And man, I guess we catch y'all on the next live stream, brothers and sisters. All right.
All right now.
And on that note, yep, out of here.
Yep, out of here. Peace.
Shop now at nightandayherbals.com and enjoy 35% off all our herbal CBD products. Automatically applied at checkout.